What up, Critic Crew? New year, new clubhouse. We are at our new clubhouse, new playground where all of our new content will be coming from. So we're very, very excited. And what a way to kick off 2019. D. Carter, there's a lot to talk about.
Year 2, Q1. I'm excited because we were just, chopping it up, before the camera started rolling. I don't know. I feel like we might have different views on Q1.
A lot happened, yet nothing happened at the same time. That's really how I feel.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into it. Who are some of your favorite under the radar artists of 2019? Q1.
Shout out to the women. The last episode with the media prince, you gave flowers to the femcs.
I did.
And all my artists to watch, under the radar artists, are femcs this quarter.
Okay.
So I want to give a shout out to Rico Nasty.
Okay, I'm a new Rico fan.
She dropped Roof this quarter, she dropped Sandy this quarter, and she was featured on Tia Tamera, all slap.
Okay.
I want to shout out Tierra Wax. She was super consistent this quarter.
Okay.
I've been on Wax saying Clones, Unemployed, and Gloria are my favorite tracks, but I'm ready for, a project in full. This is an artist that I didn't talk about, but I mentioned to D. Carter off Wax, Young Baby Tate. She dropped a project called Girls, and I love every song from this project, so I'm gonna be watching out for her second quarter. Moving on, Melly, she just dropped Phases. I think she is super solid. She can move in different directions. She has so much flavor to her. I really enjoyed her full-length project, so she's one. And then Bree Steves. Now, she's someone that I found out about after seeing Saweetie's XXO pitch. Like, the Female Rap Room, a page on Twitter, had Bree Steves before that, and I checked her out, and she's super dope. So I'm definitely checking her out going into the second quarter. So shout out to all the femcs. We see y'all, boss bays, really doing the damn thing. How about you?
All right. Well, actually, the men are kind of running it for me this quarter.
But we know the future is fucking female. Never forget.
It is indeed. But I still love the men. Okay. All right. My first under the radar artist is Lucky Day.
Oh,
I am obsessed with Lucky Day. Like, he's one of the artists that I have consistently listened to. Like, I literally listen to him every day. He's in my rotation every day. Love him. His voice is beautiful. His production is always perfect. So, love Lucky Day. Aaron Ray, I like him. We've discussed him on the show before. He has a new, fresh energy. I like him a lot. I actually got to see him in Brooklyn in October for the title event, and he was a good performer as well. He was great live. I like DaBaby.
I do like
him.
Yes.
Something about him. He just has a lot of energy. He can rap. Like, he can rap.
Yeah.
So I like DaBaby, and he's always doing like some weird, like, off the wall, like running around in diapers and doing shit like that. I like him a lot. Damn, I had a lot of, you know what? I'm gonna just do an honorable mention because I had a lot of people this quarter. So my honorable mention, I'm gonna give it to Lil Nas X. I got no horses in the bag.
Yes.
I love
Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X.
Yeah,
won't let him be great out here. Wow.
Yeah, they won't let him be great, but I like the song. I mean, damn.
Yeah.
Let him live. Let him live.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into the worst projects of Q1.
And I'm gonna just brace myself because I just feel like you're gonna hurt my feelings when you mention our good unks.
How did you know that?
You said you weren't revisiting it, and what that means, were you? You get yours off first.
Excuse
Get yours off first.
me.
Get yours off first.
Well, you're right.
Been new.
All right, listen, but let me preface this by saying, I'm not putting him in the worst projects category because it was a bad album.
Right.
Okay? I don't think it was a bad album. It's just my least favorite 2 Chainz album.
Okay.
I understand 2 Chainz can rap. I get it. We know that. We're 2 Chainz fans. But
Stan.
I also like something to shake my ass to. He gave me nothing. Like, he didn't give me anything, and I need balance. If you you can give us both. Why not give us both? I was disappointed. That's the only reason that he's in my worst projects, okay?
You're entitled.
I'm sorry,
You're entitled. I'm
Next.
gonna bite my tongue on that.
Okay, I know you got a rebuttal. I know you do.
Tongue.
I know you do. My next album, Offset, Father of Four.
Damn.
Hated it. I hated it.
Damn.
I did not, no replay value. I'm not listening to any songs on that album except for Clout with Cardi, really. I mean, that's the only one I'm really listening to, no replay value. So for that, you going into worst projects. And then we talked about her today, Saweetie. Girl, you just need to be seen and not heard. I'm sorry, she can't rap, you know? And then for you to put out, and I don't know, is this an album or another EP?
It's another EP. Yeah.
Okay. For you to have 2 features and them both to be your boyfriend, it's like, that's whack.
Well,
That's whack to me. I don't know. And he didn't even make the songs better. So it was just like, damn.
Whew.
Sorry. But those are my
Spicy
only
part.
3. Those are my 3.
Okay, well, I have 4. The Wizard, Future.
Oh, damn, I forgot all about it.
Dropped in January, just no replay value. I've been on wax saying that I used to, I had a Future high phase, and he just hasn't been able to uphold that. Like, it's just the same now, and I'm kind of tired of it. The World Is Yours Too, Rich the Kid. I'm starting to think now, maybe, some of these rappers are not full-length project artists.
That's true.
That's okay. Like, you can be solid with your 6 or 7 because you constantly put out music. So I don't need 14 tracks at once when 6 months later, I'm gonna get another 14 tracks from you. Like, you can consolidate, and that's fine. Like, I am a fan of Rich the Kid, but this project was not it. Bad Habits, Nav.
Oh.
Dripper Drown 2, Gunna. I like Gunna, but unfortunately,
I like that project. I liked it.
The way you described Gunna's project, and I guess we can kind of move into the best projects, is why I feel like Rapper Go to the League is one of the best projects this quarter. For me, it is Uncle Chainz's most solid, consistent project. I revisited Pretty Girls Like Trap Music. I'm sorry, not here for Nicki. I didn't, like, that song had more skips to it than this one for me. I loved all the production on this project. I mean, he's great at production, and I felt like everything consistently cranked, and it was ordered nicely. Like, I feel like Rule the World going into, Girl Diamond's Best Friend song, like, it just worked. Like, it just sonically sounded really good to me. So that's one of my top 5 projects this quarter. Niecy got you, Unc. Niecy got you. We out here. Big Dreezy, she dropped fire this quarter.
She made my list too.
Yeah, she dropped fire. 2, Lucky Day. I completely agree. He's been consistent. I've been on wax saying I would love to see him with a feature now. I think he has, earned that, and the right feature could definitely boost him because he is super, super talented. He drops nothing but heat. While we wait, Kalani, she dropped a great EP. I really, really enjoyed it. I love seeing this pregnancy glow from her, and I feel like she just dropped a great project. And coming in like at the end, Cosmic Wind, Lion Babe, they dropped super solid project. I mean, everything. There's no skips on it. And I have 2 honorable mentions: Adays, While We Wait, and Mariba's The Jungle Is the Only Way Out. So. How about
All right, well, my top 5, this is in no specific order, but Summer Walker, Clear. She dropped the Clear EP, and I saw Summer last week live, and she was incredible. So, love that EP. Lucky Day also made my list with 2. Like I said, I've been listening to him nonstop, so day in, day out, love him. Big Drees, also. I mean, she's actually one of my favorite, femcies right now. Because she just consistently puts out great shit. And she be off her little singing tip, too,
and she's low-key. Like, she puts out work. She's not messy.
An unproblematic fave. She's a queen, okay? Lion Babe as well. We talked about it today, from top to bottom, no skips. They just keep progressively getting better and better and better. Her voice is insane. So I love
and
her.
Shout out to that cover art.
I know. I mean, she's just always so beautiful, right?
And it looks like a super dope Woo W.
Yeah.
Like,
it does actually.
It's super
Yeah.
fire.
It does. And then Solange, When I Get Home. I know everybody, had mixed feelings about the album, but even just the rollout was dope. Like, she brought back Black Planet, and then she bought Mike Jones's old number, and if you press different numbers on the phone, it played different snippets of songs on the album. I mean, that's just like super nostalgic for, Houston heads, and it's really cool,
I mean, again, never denying Miss Tina's impact.
Never.
I mean, come on now, icon.
All right, well, let's brace yourself, my friends, please. Okay.
The moments that define the quarter. Now, you said before, talking music-wise, that it was underwhelming. And I said, I think True T was underwhelming just because I feel like the top moments of the quarter literally dragged the whole quarter. Like,
that's true.
At least my list, we started in January talking about these things, and now it's April, and they're still in the mix. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So,
all right, well, let's start at number 5. All right. Auntie Wendy.
Yep, I put that too.
At number 5?
Well,
no specific order?
Yeah, no specific order,
okay.
But I said Auntie Wendy Saga.
Okay. So, all right, let's break it down now. And this is all alleged, okay?
This is so hard because there's so many things, but basically, allegedly,
this is not okay. Well, let's first start by saying this. This is fact. She's living in a safe house. She announced in a sober house. She had a 3-month hiatus from her show, which she said was because of her illness.
Yeah.
She's been living in a sober house. She said only her husband and her son knew. Now, allegedly, what drove her to relapse, because she's suffered with a cocaine addiction in her past.
And she's been very open about it.
Yes. So allegedly what triggered it was her husband impregnating his mistress of 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay. So she recently, we literally just reported this today. She recently just got rushed to the hospital for being publicly intoxicated, and literally days before it was news that she gave the mistress gave birth to a baby girl.
She went on a week-long hiatus, so it's really been a saga with her. And as messy as Auntie Wendy is,
she's also a woman.
She is, and I want to be sensitive because there is a child at the end of all of this. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, there's a child at the end of all of this, and that's where stress can come from. Like, that's a lot. That's definitely a lot.
It is. Well, prayers out to you, Aunt Wendy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, number 4. Where should I go with number 4? Because I really didn't have any specific order. Let's start with Jordan Woods versus the Kardashians.
Oh God. So you put this as the top 5 moments?
Yes, this was big. People cared about this shit, okay? The Red Table Talk was a thing. Like, everybody was tuned in to Red Table Talk.
Okay. Well, how did you feel? Because I'm nauseated.
This is my thing, okay? I don't care.
Right.
That's number one. I don't care. But for the people that do care, I don't think Jordan had sex with him. I don't think she had sex with him. I literally think he just didn't want to be with Khloe anymore, and he knew that if he cheated on her with any random girl, she would have taken him back. So you gotta hit close to the family, close to home. He really wanted her to be like, I'm done. Because look at him living his best life now. He's on the beach living his life.
But the whole PR stunt of it all is just kind of like, oh, so this was really just to get us talking, because this trailer that they just dropped is like all about this. And I'm like, so the cameras, Kris Jenner don't miss a check.
What else did you expect, though?
So it's just like, okay, and next, y'all do it. You're gonna do it again. You're gonna do it again. You're gonna do it again.
What else did you expect?
I guess.
He's still trash, though. I mean, at the end of the day, he still really, in real life, has a baby with her.
I was going to say,
you know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, I'm going to try to be sensitive because there were children at the end of this.
Right.
But this is, I don't care.
Don't care either, but the people did care. The people did care. All right, moving on. Jussie Smollett.
Yeah.
All right, so we first talked about Jussie, I mean, because it's gone so long.
And so left.
Right, we first talked about this episode 56, Midnight Train to Zone 6. So, God, I don't even feel the need to tell the story because it's like none of it was even true. Like, or was it true or was it not?
We'll never know. And that's my problem, is that there's no resolve with this story. I mean, all cases being dropped just kind of means like, well, we wasted everybody's time, so good luck getting that quarter of your life back. We spent literally the whole quarter talking about this just for there to be no resolve. And I said on wax, I wish that there was some type of resolve so the people who were on either the left or the right side of, you know, you can't deny that this could happen to this gay black man versus people who are lying could know who was right, you know? So we could, as people, could be better, like, you know? So
absolutely,
that's super annoying, super frustrating because I hate my time being wasted, and unfortunately I feel like he wasted my time, so I'm no longer giving it to him.
Okay, well, moving on. Damn, I don't know which one I should do as number 2 and number 1.
Okay, well, you only touched on a few of mine, so.
Okay.
I mean, I think.
Well, okay, let's go ahead and chime in on a couple of yours.
21 and Ice.
Oh, okay, that he was an honorable mention.
Okay, yeah, that was, I mean, just to find out that 21 is
British
was, you know, super weird, you know, the way
and random.
And the way that the internet was going about it, but at the end of the day, you know that it's Ice and this is real political shit, and he's also trying to better himself, and he is a man with children and he has a family to take care of, so those are real consequences. Miss Demi Lovato trying to insert herself in the narrative, and
oh God,
you know, so that was a whole thing in True Tea that I was like, oh yeah, Tekashi pleads guilty, so now, I mean, it's quiet for him now, like, you know, snitching, I guess. Good luck in witness protection, you know, I guess.
Well, they're trying to reduce his sentence because, you know, he's snitching now. So, you know, who knows? He might hit the streets in a couple years. You never know.
Yeah, and then I have 2 more. So I don't know if these were in here. I feel like we have the same number 1. So.
Okay, so, all right.
My number 2 was Operation Varsity Blues.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that whole college scandal, just talking about the privilege that white people have and people with access have, and the fact that now, you know, Miss Olivia Jade is playing the victim, but also I kind of see her side, like, I didn't really want to go to school and y'all forced this on me when she could have been living that life. Like I said, she didn't have to go to USC and take somebody's opportunity just for the extracurriculars when somebody else would have valued the education and the extracurriculars. Like, she's popular. She was seen on the yacht of somebody who's, you know, their family has a building there. You could just be friends with her, do all the
You come from be friends with, you are that kid.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. But if your friend is going to USC, you could just go there, kick it with
party,
her. You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
like,
no.
You didn't
totally.
need to do all of that, and just knowing what these parents went through for their children who already don't need it. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. And then you're taking the opportunity away from someone else that does need it. And you
worked
guys are
hard
enrolling
for
your
those
kids.
scholarships.
Exactly. Like that's really,
yeah. So, I mean, that was that. And I mean, my number 1.
Okay, well, my number 2.
Okay.
Hold on. Yes, Jules versus Scotty Beam and Karen Civil.
I mean, we could really just shut this down with the infamous Scotty tweet. You can take as much black dick as you want, but you will never be as black as me, and I know that kills you inside.
I mean,
I thought that was
where's the lie?
I thought that was
then
the
she
point
also,
blank,
I mean,
period.
also just the pull up, drop a pin. Ain't none of your black friends gonna pull up with you. Like, none of your black friends are gonna pull up with you. Sorry.
We stand with our sis Scotty.
Yeah, so, all right, number 1.
Surviving R. Kelly.
Robert.
I literally wrote that in my notes. I said Surviving R. Kelly and the shit show after. Robert.
You nasty.
You are
I can't
so
even, I mean,
sick.
I don't even know how we even, like, how do you even
fix it? I mean, he needs to go to jail. Those girls need to be separated from Robert. We need that separation going on right now, and he needs to pay for what he's done. I mean, there are recent reports and visuals, I guess, that have come out. So it's kind of like we gotta put him away.
Like, you just kept making more and more incriminating evidence for yourself, even after you've been facing this for decades.
Yeah.
Like, you just don't care. Like, you just keep making videos.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just what a sicko, man.
Yeah,
like,
sicko.
he definitely needs to be done.
Yeah.
Done. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. So, who you starting with, guy or girl?
I have 2 fuck girls and a fuck boy. So
Okay, I have 2 fuck boys and a fuck girl.
okay, so I mean, I'm gonna just give the fuck boy award to Daniel Caesar.
Good one.
You talking about the winning team, and then I mean, talking out of your ass. These are your homie. I just don't understand. And then you apologizing after just really put the second foot in your mouth, and you forget. And you know, I did enjoy the Media Princess point of, at the end of the day, Black people will always be like the foundation. So you could lose your white audience, but if we don't support you, then what's really gonna happen?
Exactly.
And it sucks because you make beautiful music. So
That's a fact.
it's really disappointing that you think that way, that you don't see the value in us, because we're the ones who would literally uplift you, you know? I mean, people have said that you would be their wedding song, you know? And that's a lot of Black families, that's a lot of, you know, like interracial families that like your music. So
Absolutely.
that's disappointing.
All right, well, my fuck boys, number 1, Robert. I mean, come on, with no explanation needed.
Sicko.
And my second one is Sheck West.
Oh my gosh.
Sheck West.
Yeah.
First of all,
Yeah.
there's video footage of you being abusive.
Yeah.
Video footage of it. So you're automatically fucking canceled. But then you go onto Twitter and you go on to say that you've influenced the culture. How did you influence the culture by dropping one hot song that was popularized by white frat boys? And we are a testament to that shit, okay?
Yeah.
Nobody is, you dropped a trash ass album, Mudboy was trash, okay, and you haven't had any follow-up singles
Right, I
since
was gonna
your
say
first
there's-
one.
Yeah.
So
and the
how does that
influence the culture?
like,
you gotta be
boy,
consistent.
bye.
Yeah, and the
Bye,
way that
you're
you were
canceled.
harassing her online also was, you know, abusive behavior.
And
so,
evidence for
yeah.
everyone to see that you're abusive as fuck.
It's unfortunate that that situation didn't go in Justine's favor, but I mean, it's also clear as day, and it's kind of like other fuckboy Robert. If you choose to not see that, then you're really just trying to be blind to facts.
Absolutely.
For what?
Absolutely.
So,
yeah, and I mean, we talked about this actually today on the show, because it just came out that they're not moving forward. All charges have been dropped with Sheck West, and this is why women don't speak up.
Yeah.
You know, people are always, when people finally speak up and people are like, oh, why are you just now speaking? This is why, because if I complain, ain't nothing gonna happen. Y'all gonna care today and ain't gonna care tomorrow.
Well,
So-
make room on the throne
Oh,
for
God.
2 fuck girls from my end.
Okay. And we might have this, I wanna say we might have the same, one of the same ones.
Okay, go ahead. Who's your one?
Yes, Jules?
Yes. And you know what? Make room for your good sis, Iggy Azalea.
Oh,
Y'all
shit!
both can sit on that throne together.
Yes!
Okay?
Let's give a good read,
So,
please.
Yes. Yes, Jules and
Please.
Iggy Azalea.
Ooh.
We talked about y'all a few times this quarter, and it's very disappointing that y'all need us so much, but y'all keep trying to dismiss us. Y'all literally need to talk about us or have us as part of your aesthetic so
Listen.
people will talk about you.
Listen. We listen, we gotta wrap up. We
Yeah.
gotta wrap
Yeah.
up. Our director said we gotta wrap, but this was a good quarter.
Yeah.
This was a good quarter. Follow us
Yes.
on social media, The Cultural Critics on IG, culture_critics on Twitter. Please also follow The Honest Truth. That's the new podcast that we've launched under our Cultural Chaos brand.
Yes.
You can follow me I'll just skip my Instagram, D Carter Radio.
Yes, and you can follow me on all socials, GLO_KO. Be sure to tune into The Cultural Critics every Tuesday. We drop every Tuesday. And again, like she said, The Honest Truth drops every other Monday. So we look forward to being back next quarter for real, for real. Let's get this shit started. We're gonna see how y'all act up.